Hello everybody, it's Miss Marshall here, just posting this video, trying to help everyone get acquainted or help everyone be able to get their assignments done on PowerSchool Learning easier. So I'm doing this while sharing my page so you can see exactly what you're supposed to do. So this is the home page. If you're going to this page and just stopping and saying, oh, there's nothing up here, then yeah, you're not going to see much of anything. I put announcements, updates, things like that sometimes, but the work is not up here. On the side, you have tabs because we used PowerSchool Learning before this, so we have some of the stuff that we had done before. We have Quidditch, which I added so that people that needed to get that done can do that, but you don't need to be concerned about that. Sixth grade choice led health, yeah, we went there before, but everything that you need from now on is under at home learning. So that's really the only page that's gonna have your work on it. So if you go to at home learning, you see kind of just my expectations for this time while we're using PowerSchool Learning almost exclusively for getting your work done. Here's contact information. If you haven't already, you or your parents should join my Remind group on my email address and my Google Voice that you can call or text. My office hours, Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. But you can more than likely reach me through email, calling Google Voice, texting, or sending a remind message at almost any time. Then here's some instructions for submitting work online, but I am going to go through those things. So as you see under at home learning, we have, multiple weeks of assignments that I've been doing. Like I said, you may have been going to sixth grade choice led health, which is what we were doing before in class, or just looking at the home page. But everything for your work is going to be under at home learning. So we go to weeks 5 and 6. That's what we're on right now. It's 5 and 6 because it's a health unit, which is 2 weeks, just like when we're in class. So our essential question, how can I develop skills to abstain from using alcohol, tobacco, and other drugs? That's the unit we're doing, alcohol, tobacco, and other drugs. You'll see ATOD a lot. That's how it abbreviated. Your vocabulary words: influence, addiction, dependence, consumer, illicit, judgment, peer pressure, secondhand smoke, and consequence. When you click on the link for the vocabulary, it's going to have judgment twice, but I just took it away. You don't have to do judgment twice. Those are objectives. I'm not going to, read all of that. You can read that, but that's what you're going to be learning throughout this. So first thing you need to do is watch this video clip about understanding addiction as a disease, how addiction happens in the body. And then you have your key concepts, which is basically the information that you will be getting from your mind maps. I just put it into a PowerPoint format. And then you have your health menu that has the real assignments that you're going to be working on. You have vocabulary flashcards, which you would do on Google Slides. Each slide, you put the word, the definition, a picture. You have your appetizer. It's 2 options. You choose one of them. It says read the article, watch video, and answer questions. So when you click on this link, it's going to take you to where you can get the questions, video, and the article. And then the other option is e-cigarettes. Watch a video, click through dangers of e-cigarette website, and answer questions, and that's where you get to the link for that assignment. Your main course, these are all the different object options for the projects. Please, if you can, please try to choose something different than Google Slides. Are y'all not bored with just doing Google Slides presentations over and over again? Try to choose something different out of this list. Then under here it has desserts, but I'm not assigning it desserts this time around. You're just going to stick with your vocabulary flashcards, the appetizers, because the main course is kind of a big assignment, so I didn't want to get you guys too overwhelmed. And then you kind of have too many assignments from looking at the video and the key concepts PowerPoint. So if you go over here on the right side, this is where you will submit your work. So you've done your Google Slides for the flashcards, or you did your flashcards by hand. You wrote the definition, you wrote the word, you drew a picture of it. If you're going to do something by hand, the way to submit it would be to take a picture or take pictures that shows your work, but you would still hand it in the same way. You go to flashcards, and on my page, it says view work, but for you guys, it's going to say hand in, and you click there where it says hand in. Then it'll have an option where it says attach from Google Drive or attach file or something like that. For the flashcards, unless you did it by hand and took pictures of it, you would say attach from Google Drive because your Google Slides will be in your Google Drive. If you did something by hand and took a picture of it, then you would have to upload it on the computer and you would attach that file. And then you would click select it and then click hand in again. You do the same thing for appetizers and entrees to turn it in. I'm going to show you on entrees. If you click where it says entree and click the link, the blue link that says entree assignment ATOD, it takes you to the scoring rubric, entree scoring rubrics. So this is where you get your information for what to include in each project. So your Stall Street Journal, which is basically like a like kind of like you're creating your own newsletter. Um, Google Slides is up there, it's still an option, but please try to do something different. Bipolar pamphlet, which is kind of like a brochure. A podcast is kind of just like a voiceover of you talking about the topic. A public service announcement is kind of like an informational commercial. And this one might be fun to record and get the family in on it in your commercial. A letter to the editor, you choose like a magazine or newspaper that you're going to write to them about the topic. And a poster. A poster might be a good a good way to do something different other than Google Slides. It's not too hard. I'm fine if you do it by hand, and I'm fine if it's not on a big, huge poster board, if it's just on a regular sheet of paper, as long as it's neat and it's following these directions. All of them have some things that are different that's included for the different types of projects, but the one thing that's the same is that under informative, it has to contain at least 10 facts on the content, and under credible, you have at least 3 citations. That's basically 3 different websites that you get your information from. Citations don't have to be websites. You might get it from a medical magazine or journal, or if you have an encyclopedia at home, or if maybe you have a family member who is like a counselor for drug and alcohol addiction, you might interview them, but whoever you interview has to be someone that has like a lot of information of it. Or you might know someone who has struggled with drug and alcohol and tobacco abuse or addiction. So that might be someone who could interview. So your citations don't have to be a website, but they usually are going to be a website. So let's go back. So that's pretty much everything. The biggest thing that I wanted you all to see is where you're going to do everything. You're going to go to At Home Learning pretty much. And it'll have the week, and it'll have, so when we're doing health, it'll have some tabs. For PE, it's pretty much going to have the week, and all your assignments is going to be just on that one page for the week. Pretty much just 2 pages. Your at-home learning links, and then the home page. I will post some things on the home page because that's going to be pretty much the first thing that you see. Like this video, I'm going to post that on the home page, so that's the first thing that you see, and then you'll see how to get to at-home learning and things like that. I may post some announcements on the home page, but 6th grade choice led health, Quidditch, y'all don't have nutrition. I might actually just unpublish these pages so they're not confusing anyways. But at home learning is where you need to be. And for this week, weeks 5 and 6 is where you're going to find the work. Please let me know if you have any questions. Once again, my contact information is on the first at home learning page. Starting Flex Fridays this week. I'm doing Healthful Living Club and Anime and Manga Club. So if you want to be in on those pages, let me know and I'll add you. This week I'll start with Healthful Living Club. I'm doing that with Miss Pete. And then next week I'll start Anime and Manga Club. We're gonna do some live sessions, and then also post some things on the page. We'll post the live Microsoft Teams session on the page. So if you can't report on that time, you can still do it. That's only if you join those clubs by letting me know, and I add you to those pages. I'll create the Microsoft Teams invite, and it'll come to your email. So once again, this is my contact information over on this right-hand side. Please let me know if you have any questions or concerns. I hope everyone's doing well. If you want to meet up with me on Microsoft Teams one-on-one, we can do that. So please let me know. I'm not doing classes. I may in the future, but just not right now. A lot of other teachers are doing classes, and the schedule's kind of getting full. So just let me know, and we can do that one-on-one. So hope you have a great day and a great week. If I don't hear from you, if I haven't gotten to you, calling you or your parents, I'll be getting up with you soon. Thanks and have a great day.